Hi Libra, welcome to my channel Maga Tarot. I'm Maga. If you want a personal reading, my information is in the description box. Here I have the X spread for you for March 2017, and we're going to be using the Golden Tarot deck as we did last month. In the position of why you want this person back into your life, you have the Eight of Cups in the reversed. So this is saying to me that you want to get back together with this person. You really, really want this reconciliation. This is a person that had to leave. Maybe they had to leave, there's a hidden element here because this person leaves in the middle of the night, okay? So there's some sort of secrecy going on with this card. But anyway, when this person leaves, this person it's leaving behind all these cups. So it's not because there's no love. It's because for some reason this person is forced to leave. So being in the reversed, it's saying to me, you really want to get back to these cups. You really love this person. You want a second chance. You want all your cups back again. Why this person wants you back? They have the Four of Wands in the upright. So it's wonderful, wonderful card. Beautiful. This is the marriage card. This is the celebration, usually of a marriage. This is the family, that really beautiful love and that special union with someone. So to me, if you are married, this is saying this person wants to stay married to you. If you're not married, this is saying this person wants to get married. They want to marry you. Or at the very least, this person sees you as that, as their spouse, as their more than their significant other. This person sees you as the person that they want to spend the rest of their life with. They see you as the life partner. Okay, so this is beautiful for sure. Why you don't want to get back together with this person? You have the Nine of Cups in the reversed. So because this is a wish fulfillment card, but it's in the reverse, this is saying that you got a wish granted, but it wasn't exactly everything that you wanted, okay? Like it was really good, but not exactly how you had dreamed it, or, how you were expecting it. So maybe what this person is offering, it's like that. It's really, really good, but not quite what you wanted, which would be strange because if what you want is that stable commitment, that committed relationship, that marriage, it seems like this is what this person is willing to offer you. Now, the only thing that I can see here is that maybe this person was not offering you this marriage before, right? So maybe they were offering something else and you said, it's really good, we have a lot of fun, I love you, we get together and we get along really well, everything else, but I want this and you're not offering it to me. And now this person is, maybe right now this person is ready to offer it to you. And maybe now they want to, maybe before they didn't want to. Why this person doesn't want you back? They have the Six of Wands. So this is strange to have it here because this is the card of victory and this is the card of public recognition. So, there's gotta be something in this person's life that represents a victory for them, and somehow it is incompatible with you two being together. What is that thing? I don't know, but it's kind of weird. Also, this is how people see you, the way people perceive your life. So this usually means that people see that you have this perfect life. Oh, this person has the perfect marriage, the perfect relationship, the perfect, family, job, everything in this person's life, according to the people surrounding them, it's just perfect. And everybody wants to have their life, okay? Everybody wishes, I really hope, I really wish my life was like this person's life, okay? So, for some reason, to be with you implies not having that, people thinking that, okay? For some reason, it means that then people are gonna see like, oh, you know what, this person's life wasn't as perfect as I thought, and they don't want that. I don't know why, and I don't know what it is, and I'm gonna say this, but maybe someone out there is married, okay, and it's between two people. Maybe this person is married. Still, they have this Four of Wands. So maybe they chose to stay with the other person, but now they have realized it's you and they want to be with you and they want to marry you. But what they don't want is people to know, oh, you know what, after all, we were just here thinking that this person's life was so perfect, and turns out it wasn't perfect at all. Sometimes this is a very difficult, and even in people that usually say, I don't care what other people say, I don't care what other people think about me, sometimes people do care, and they just don't realize it. And sometimes this is very important. So there is something in this person's life that makes other people feel and think that this person's life is wonderful, it's perfect, they really wish they had that life. It's not quite like that, and they don't want to give up that perception that others have of them. Okay, for some reason being with you means to give up that. What went wrong between you two? Again, it's an interesting card to get, because you get the Page of Coins. This is Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, but this is immature energy. This could be a child, something like new, because pages are young. So this would be a gift. This would be a call, some sort of communication. But the thing is, this is like a tangible type of thing. So I would say, although I would say it more with the Knight of Pentacles than with the Page, but still, this could be an engagement, an offer of, because why? Because of the Pentacle. For some reason, this played a role in your breakup, in your separation. Why or how, I really don't know. But for sure, there's some sort of offering here. Maybe this is a job. Maybe the other person or you got a job offer and it was really good. There was a new beginning that had something to do with work or money, and that's why maybe this person had to move out of town. Okay, they had to take this. If this is an offer that came from outside, it's not an offer between you two, or maybe you had to take it. We were talking about that here. Maybe you had a really good offer here of something. It was a wish come true, something that you really wanted. You had to take it, but the catch, to call it something, is that it meant that you had to go your separate ways. Okay, so there is some sort of call, some sort of offering. It's a tangible one that for some reason played a role in you guys being apart now. What you're gonna have to let go if you want to reconcile with this person, it's a three. I'm sorry, it's the Empress. It's the number 3. This is the card of Venus, so this is the card of Taurus and Libra, like you. And you know what? Because this is in the reversed, this might be speaking of you not really connecting with your creative side, and you're gonna have to, start getting in touch with it. This might also be speaking of, maybe the other person has children, okay? And you don't feel ready to become anybody's step parent, okay? If that's the case, and if, because we were saying that this could be a child, then maybe that's something that played a big role here. You're gonna have to change that mindset. If you don't want to have children and your ex does, again, something that you're gonna have to change. this is also saying that maybe you're someone that really gives up too soon. Um, because this pregnancy means, the gestation of a dream, of a project. Um, so, and it takes time because you don't get pregnant and have the baby the next day. It takes 40 weeks. So, maybe this is saying that you have to stick with whatever it is that you want if you really want to see your dreams come true, okay? Because they don't happen overnight, they take time. And right now, it, it might be saying that you're giving up too easily. So stick with whatever it is that you want to see happen, you want to see whatever it is that you want to accomplish, that you want to see materialize, okay? What the other person is going to have to let go, here, my friend the tsunami card. If you've seen my other videos, I call the Knight of Swords the tsunami card, and for some reason this card has showed up in almost every single reading. And let me tell you, I shuffle these cards like crazy, okay? Some people have gotten it in the upright, some like you in the reversed, but it seems like maybe there's something going on, there's a global thing, the energy, something that is happening to all of us. Because, like I said, I've seen it in almost, I don't know, like 80% of the spreads, like everybody but 2 signs or something. Anyway, tsunami card. That's the Knight of Swords. That's again air energy, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. This more than a person to me, it's some sort of communication, an offer of something. Now here, this is simply put, this is fights, awful, nasty fights. Okay, this is saying very hurtful things to one another, and because it's in your ex's thing that they're gonna have to let go of. Maybe you had a horrible fight and you really hurt each other. This person is going to have to let go of that. Maybe this is the way this person is communicating with you. They want to fight. They're going to have to let go of that if they want to get together with you. What you are going to learn, or what you have as your advice, you have the King of Pentacles in the reversed. This is saying that it seems like you really need to have some sort of security and stability in order to reconcile with this person, or maybe like even getting married, or whatever this pentacle means. Or I'm saying getting married because this person seems to want to get married, seems to want to marry you. But right here, it's like you really want to have that stability, that sense of secureness, and you're holding really tight to it. The example I gave to another sign who also got this, I don't remember if I think they got the Queen and the King. But anyway, it was that, when you want to have a kid, okay, you say, okay, I want to get pregnant, I want to have a child. So you start, okay, before I have this baby, I want to make $150,000 a year, and I want to have a house with 4 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms, and I want to have 2 BMWs, and you keep adding up and adding stuff. And you have this sense of, okay, I need to have all these things in your list before you can have a baby, because that's when you think everything's going to be perfect. But the thing is, in life, there's no such thing as a perfect moment for anything. There's always going to be something. What if, let's say, you do get everything? You have that, you make your $200,000 a year, 150, I think is what I said. You make $150,000 a year, and you have your mansion, and you have your cars and everything else, and your job, whatever. What happens if you have the baby and then you lose your job and you can no longer pay for all of this? And in life that happens. Sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down. So what this is saying is that you seem to be really aiming or really clinging to that sense of security that you're not gonna get. You're waiting for something to be perfect, to be absolutely solid. Okay, and this is kind of saying take a leap of faith. Okay, this is kind of like the Fool. you're not gonna find that, like, everything is not gonna be absolutely 100% secure, safe. Okay, you're gonna have to trust, you're gonna have to take a leap of faith. Now, what the other person has as their advice is a judgment card. Beautiful card, karmic card. This is speaking of a call. So maybe this person is gonna have to learn to communicate with you, or is gonna have to call you. This is learning to leave behind whatever, this old life, this death that happened, whatever it is in your past. You're gonna have to, well, the other person is gonna have to learn to leave it behind and embrace the new beginning, because this is a new beginning. This is also a reconciliation. Embrace this new life. This person is gonna have to learn to and appreciate it, embrace and appreciate this new life, which, by the way, it's a wonderful, much better life than what they had before. And this is like rising from your ashes. So this person might need to learn to get over those bad times that everybody has in life every now and then. Also is a card of forgiveness. This person is going to have to learn to forgive you, maybe, and forgive themselves. Sometimes it's also about forgiving. Sometimes it's also about forgiving oneself. Okay. Final card. Are you guys gonna get back together this month? Well, not this month, but maybe next month. Why? Because you got the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Coins here is saying this is a card of patience. Yes, here are all the fruits, okay, that you really want. This is the fruit of your hard work, the fruit of your labor. You just want it. You're so ready. But they're not ripe yet. They're not ready. They're almost done, almost there. So you still have to wait a little longer. You still have to wait a little more. And that's why I'm saying, yes, there's a big chance that you two guys can get back together, but just not quite right now. It's going to take a little while. So Libra, that's all I have for you. Remember to subscribe, share, and like. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.